Yo, what's going on guys, this is Tom, bringing you yet again some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This is actually 3 gameplays in one video, and it's pretty much just highlights really from today's session. I had a really long session and a lot of fun, I'm not going to lie. But before I get on to that guys, I want to give you guys a big thank you for the support of my last video, my 300th video. Now, I didn't really come out as good as I'd hoped. The quality was a little bit off. I think I messed up one little setting, which meant that it was a little bit more blurry than it should have been, and there was copyrighted music over it. I thought that Two Steps from Hell wasn't copyrighted music, but it turns out I was wrong, and they decided to copyright my music, which means that you can't view it on mobile devices, which is a bit of a shame. It really is, because I did work quite hard on that video, despite I didn't really, sync the video to the music, because that would just take way too long, especially with shotguns, because if you're going to time shotgun shots, like, to the music beat, that's just, I don't even want to begin thinking about it. It would take so freaking long, and I didn't really kind of have that. I don't really have that time, but in any case, this is really just me playing today. I played some Infected, and I played some of the other community game types, played some, what's it called, the free-for-all gunplay, whatever it was, but this is a Magnum only M.O.A.B on Infected, and, first off, I was like, because I've had about 50 M.O.A.Bs on Infected in my life. I mean, I've had so many, so I thought, Magnums, really, I mean, it can't be that difficult. I mean, these guys, all they have is a knife and a throwing knife, and a lot of Usain Bolt running speed kind of stuff. And guys, I realized that this is really difficult. I mean, I tried this like a couple of months back and I gave up miserably. I was like, fuck this, I'm just gonna rate people with FMG9s, etc, etc. And then I came back to it today and I was like, I'll give it another try. My aim's pretty good and I managed to succeed. And guys, just don't think this wasn't difficult, because it really is quite tough. I mean, really, what I enjoy about using the pistols anyway is basically that I can pretty much run around more freely, because I feel that every time I use the primary weapon, the Type 95, whatever, I'm always staying in one spot and just letting them rush me, whereas when I'm using the pistols, I'm a little bit more comfortable, at close range, because I know I can drop them instantaneously. These things are a 2-shot kill, so at close range, I'm going to absolutely destroy them. And whenever I go prone, by the way, my crosshairs become really small, so I can just snipe them. It's a lot of fun, and C-Town did help that a lot. I got a couple of games from C-Town, another one from Underground, but there's no real topic for this commentary. I really just wanted to, check in with you guys, see how it's going, how the summer's rounding up for you guys, because it is rounding up. It's only a couple more days, and and it's back to school. Back to school on Monday. Got a bit of holiday work to catch up on, and I've got a bit of subject choices to make. But they sent me this year 13 book. I'm now in year 13, and I looked in it, and it was useless and nothing in it. And by the way, I don't know what I was doing here. I ran to this house expecting like I wanted just to get 1 or 2 kills, and I ended up running into their spawn or something. I don't know what happened, but I still pick up the M.O.A.B right here, and then right here I heard like 5 people around me, and I was like, fuck, I'm screwed. But somehow, this is really funny, like this guy, he fails, and then I decide to run away because I'm a pussy. He called the M.O.A.B, so at least I've called it in, right? I get past every single one of them, kill a couple more guys here, and the last guy, if I'd got past that guy, I probably would have survived, got my M.O.A.B kills, and it would have been a much better gameplay, but unfortunately, he knifed the air, which was 10 meters away from me, and somehow got me. But yeah, what can I do, really? It was a good game, and I was just happy to finally get it. To be honest, I just like, challenging myself, and, trying to get a Magnum-only M.O.A.B on Infected is quite difficult. It definitely is a challenge, and Infected is always a lot of fun for me. But this is another game, it's on Underground, and this is really, really fast-paced. So basically, at the start of the game, I was just killing a couple of people, and I had to skip for like 3 minutes in because I basically was sat prone and I was looking through my messages, so I wasn't really doing anything. And I came back and there were people everywhere. And look at this. This is probably one of the most feel-good moments in my Modern Warfare 3 career. Seeing a guy's knife actually miss me for like one of the first times in my entire career. That felt really good. And then right here I just go on a tear. What I've realized, guys, is just I'm having a lot more fun, playing Modern Warfare 3 than I used to, just because playing game types like this, I mean, they obviously do get boring after a while, but I haven't touched them for such a long time that it was just a lot of fun, really. I didn't feel like I had to try very hard or anything. I was just generally enjoying myself, and I didn't feel like I had to be. I wasn't up against FMG9 Akimbos anymore. I was up against people with knives, and it's just so much fun. And check this out. This was just literally like, open fire, must kill everyone in sight. Oh my days, this was crazy. Final survivor, everyone around me, and this is funny. I don't understand how these guys didn't throwing knife me. So like, I killed these guys. Calling the M.O.A.B, like, I never even expected, 17 people on me, I didn't even think I'd get to call it in, but somehow I called it in, dodge a few people, and then there was just all 17 of them, and literally 10 meters away from me. That was crazy, and my heart was beating so fast. I'm sure you guys will have had that before, where the last guy left, and all you can do is run and spray, and probably die as well. But in any case, it was a fun game, and I love the way on that sign it says, "We've got you covered." Well, you really haven't, because I just got owned, but Anyway, the final gameplay is a 20-1 all or nothing, which was really good. I died at the start. I cut that, you know, all the boring stuff out. I got like 2 kills at the start, and then I just go on a complete rampage. I finished the game in like 2 minutes or something. I really didn't have any strategies, but I realized that people just kept on rushing me, and you know, that happens all the time. That's just how free-for-all is on any free-for-all game type. And they just kept on rushing me. And by the way, the thing about all or nothing is that there's 10 people, so you're going to get pretty screwed, especially if it's C-Town. And I know the well isn't really very well known for a high-trafficked area, but I kind of turned it into a high-traffic area accidentally just by killing people, and they just kept spawning left and right. And I just raped through. I get like an 18 kill streak and end the game with a 20 KD, so that was some crazy shit. But in any case, guys, just go out and try these game types. I mean, they are a lot of fun. Don't take it seriously. I wasn't really taking this seriously until I got my specialist. I just didn't expect it, and then suddenly I started doing really well. But definitely give it a roll. It's a lot of fun, and I've really have been enjoying Modern Warfare 3 a lot more lately. Yeah, that's pretty much all really about the gameplay. Just yeah, it's coming to an end. And in terms of my life, really, well, I've got to the quarterfinals of my next tennis tournament, which I'm very happy with. I won a couple of matches, and I had to play under the pouring rain. We had probably the biggest cloud break in a very long time, especially in the summer. And I know the summer is kind of renowned for like being quite rainy sometimes, but this was insane, really. The courts were flooded. I was playing on some all-weather courts, like quote-unquote all-weather, like the ones with sand on them. They're basically hockey pitches, but with a tennis net on them. And by the end of the rain, instead of you know, the courts soaking all the rain up, well, it turned into a lake. So, and I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Click the annotations coming up. They'll take you back to my last 2 videos. One of them is my 300th video, so please go leave some support on that if you haven't checked it out already. It was good checking in with you guys, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.